I'm gonna take a couple of days off from Melty Blood. I'll get back on it later in the week. Need to catch up on my Genshin stuff. Uh, During the weekend, there'll be mostly that's when I play fighting games. I have a lot of time. During the week, I can't usually stay up too late. So. Yeah, I heard all the feedback from the Hoyo. Really bad backlash, but that's what they get. That's what they get for being stupid. I don't blame people for getting mad at them. You know, I would feel the same way. I was like, you guys need to get your shit together. So hopefully they do something, especially with like the in-game stuff and being more mindful of their fan base and stop being so goddamn greedy and cheap. It's the damn higher ups that are fucking everything up. Yeah, I heard there's like a lot of internal conflict with the company. Like the older people are all about money, where the newer blood is more about giving the fans what they want. It's like you can have both. Give people what they want and make a lot of money. I don't understand why you can't have both. Make customers happy, they'll stay with your game. If you keep pissing them off, like which they seem to do a lot. Okay, cool. Timing was perfect. Weeklies, I don't have to do. What would you call it this week? I think the update is next week. Yeah, it's next week. So next week's a chill week too. Preview page. Yeah, my baby girl. Tomo's gonna be. Yeah. Guess they're introducing wolf enemies in this game now. It's cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna do this for a couple hours and go to bed. I gotta get up in 5 hours to meet up with a friend, and I gotta go to the bank. And I gotta some other stuff later in the week. Nothing. Yeah. Stingy, man. I did not want to drop my great sword. You little son of a bitch. Yeah, goddamn. Goddamn book. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I want the damn damn what do you call it? Great sword. Claymore. Just does not drop.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Sorry. Coward already? Clear shot. By royalty. All you do is run. Gosh. By royalty. I summon thee. Some you win, and some you lose.
Again. Ooh.
You dare overstep your mortal authority! Vision! There is no atonement or lies in your plane!
Let's dance.
Today, you witness your reckoning!
Get them. By royalty free.
Face me!
Speed of light. I'll protect us.
Enraged earth will not absolve you! You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not. Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Feel by
Well, let's dance.
Stop.
Go, Barbara, go. Nice and spicy. By royal decree. Come, come. Let the show begin. Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Shifting sands.
Leaves of darkness. Come, seven. Nice and spicy. Never hide. Let's dance. Go, Barbara, go. I can't stop now, they need me. Oz, reveal us.
No rest for the wicked.
Sister.
Come, experience an eon of suffering.
I'll protect us.
I can stop your tracking.
I feel a little weak. By royalty.
Shifting sands. No god of the mountain's earnest. Listen.
Orange shop.
Oh. That really screwed me up, that one. That really one dodge screwed me up so bad. I killed all my party members. That was really bad. I noticed you can't use your attack to get out of the bottom. It won't let you. It makes you aim downward. That screwed me up so hard.
Oz, reveal. Get them.
The enraged earth.
Let's dance.
Serve you.
Oh no.
wish me.
Don't let the show begin. Oh, yeah.
Bishop! There's no atonement. More time in your way. You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not. Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Let's dance. Don't worry about me. Don't, Barbara, don't. Come on. We can do it. Speed of light. On, reveal.
Back to the earth.
I'll protect us. Oh, oh. I'll be fine. Right idea. Wrong time. Get them!
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Dance. I'll protect us. Oh no! No. I can't stop
Shifting
loving
sand
you.
will melt the mountain's earth.
Nice and spicy. Don't blink.
Bishop!
Leave the darkness. Come. Speed of light. By royal decree.
Will not be destroyed.
Objectives. Skip those. Sweet. I doubt I'm gonna be playing anyway. And the update looks alright. It's not very much stuff though.
If you ever have any questions,
Oh. I'm gonna step to like 5:30.
Let the show begin. Oh, it's revealed. Cuba, get them. As per our contract.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? Into the frozen void.
Border ice and frost. Change of plan.
Stop.
Stance.
Yeah. Ha.
Nice and spicy. No touching. Don't blink. This is long overdue. Get them. I'll protect us. Speed of light. Nice and spicy.
Stop.
Blaze over.
Tactless rodent.
Don't blink.
Stop.
At the fry pan, into the fire. Born of ice and frost.
Hesitate.
Speed of light.
The Tsarina's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
One step back. Two walk. Bubba, get them. Stance. Incoming. place of fun. Honey, boss. Oh, honey. No touching.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Not every wound will heal. Embrace your searing reckoning. Come, put up a fight.
Yeah. Nice and spicy. Access denied. Don't blink.
Blaze over. Not every wound will heal.
Speed of light.
Dance with breeze.
More ice and frost. Get them. Got lucky that time. Not stings. Yeah.
Yeah. Embrace your searing reckoning.
Speed of light. Get them.
Come, put up a fight. Embrace your searing reckoning.
Let the show begin. I'm the frying pan. It's on fire. Access. I can fix this. Don't blink. This is long overdue. Nice and spicy. Speed of light. Back to the tape. More ice and frost. I'll protect us. Honey? Yeah. No touching. Well, Rex got this. Come on, little one.
Not every wound will heal.
Nice and spicy. It's done yet. Don't blink. You are off.
Let's start from down. I never asked for redemption. Never.
That's it again. Boo. Another boo. More boo. Boo boo boo. Mm. Dailies. Dailies. Reputation. I'll try to do the event. I'm behind on it.
You're stuck now!
Time for a light show.
Wait, hear me!
Let's give her free.
This is a new one!
Flash.
Got something for you!
Feel the light. That didn't count.
They did so much damage to it so fast. Holy crap, that thing died so quick. I don't know why it died so fast. I think the explosions were hurting it.
Still on the front.
They're doing a lot of damage really fast.
Ever seen one of these?
Barbarians! Goodness!
Quiver.
Got something for you!
That shit's taking so much damage.
The hunt is on!
Flash. Here comes the fireworks.
This'll pack a punch!
Fire hazard!
Glory to the Shogun! You're stuck now!
Quiver!
Got something for you.
Time for a light show!
What's up, Karen? How you doing? What's going on with you?
There's no end to this. Direct assault! That tingle cry!
This is a new one. Wind, hear me.
I got careless.
Flash!
Fire hazard!
Quiver! The hunt is on! Strike!
What 5-star I'm gonna get tonight?
Flash! Time for a light show! Go fish it down!
Stir on the front! This is a new one.
Burned too brightly.
Barbados. Goodness.
Okay, stun.
fast.
Let's see. 3 more. Let's see what I get. I think I'm level 71 right now. So, see if I get my 5-star. See what I get. Getting close. Pity bowl starts now. It's bowl 75. Nope. $76. Nope. $77. Nope. A bunch of nope. 78. There it is. Ooh, I got a wolf's gravestone. It's one of the best swords in the game. I can't argue with that. I think that's one of the best claymores in the game. Yeah, I can't argue with that. That's a good pull. That's really fucking good. Gonna have to boost that up. Let's see what else to work on. 60 claim now. How am I going to get that to? She gains a lot from physical damage bonus. Let's see. I'm not sure if I get to her. What's up, Samurai? How you doing? Yeah, well, I don't know about that. It might make the DLC free. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, they gotta fix the game, make sure it runs good first before they worry about DLC. Yeah, that's first impression. Gotta have a good working game. That does no good if you don't have a good working game. You can have all the DLC you want, but a shitty game is not gonna get you sales. So you gotta work on the netcode, get all the issues fixed. You gotta make sure you show good faith. Be like, hey, we're fixing, making the game real nice and polished. Or
Strike! Uh-oh. The hunt is on! Flash! I swear by my sword! Quiver! This'll pack a punch. Here comes the fireworks! Strike!
Got something for you.
Flash! Fuse is lit!
You're stuck now.
I missed. Terrible.
To the bitter end. Fire hazard!
What's up, you gangster? The rollback has some issues still. They're fixing it though. They're taking care of all the issues. Each platform has issues with the netcode, but they're fixing it. They know that's the most important thing that they got to get fixed. We'll probably see changes. I hope they have an auto combo. You can remove the auto combo. I think that would be good. Quality of life changes. Stuff like that. I think that would be a good start. After they get the netcode fixed.
To be seen by the commission.
Do you guys agree or no? As far as gameplay changes, I just want to see the auto combo be. You can turn off. You can make it manual only. I think they should change that. For people that want it disabled, they can disable it. I'm okay with that.
Shadows of fate! Odds reveal! Whirling snow! Unspeakable! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Written in the stars! Barbados! Goodness!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
My apologies! Decided by destiny! Delved into destiny! Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Shadows of fate! My apologies!
There, there is no last boss. Technically, it's Vlad. He's the boss, but there's no real last boss. But yeah, I hope they allow you to do manuals only. I think that's a nice change. I don't think it'll break the balance of the game that much. I really don't. I mean, you can use the auto combos if you want. I just think for people that don't want to use them, it's like, hey, I don't want to have them at all. I don't technically need them. I'd rather do manuals. Manuals to me are more fun. I like the challenge of not needing an auto combo to get me through the situation. And I hate accidentally pressing the auto combo because I overpress by one press. I'm like, God damn it. And then it kind of fucks me up.
Speed of light. Good. Nice and spicy. Let the show begin. Huh. Don't blink. Yeah. After frying pan, it's speed of light.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's really the only quality of life change I can see in Type Lumina is just change that. I think that would make me happy as long as the netcode works good and as long as they they add that as a feature and then just add characters. That's all you gotta do. The game's pretty the game's pretty solid the way it is right now. It's really little to no issues. You know, I can't really argue too much with what's going on. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Or... I can't really think of anything else that needs to be changed.
Booba, get them. Oz reveal button. Good. To the chase. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
To the fairy.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Incoming.
Finally, I...
Perfect distance. Nice and spicy. I summon thee.
To the fairy.
Eat this.
Finally, I... To the fairy.
If you guys are still there. Just so you guys left already. Sorry, I was focusing on something and then you guys left. My apologies.
By royal decree. Speed of light.
Let's get down.
With sword and staff. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Don't blink.
But in other news, I'm glad Mihoyo is getting a lot of bad feedback regarding this game. And the fact that I heard there's going to be some internal changes for the company of all the bad feedback they got. Supposedly. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. It's just something I heard. I was like, I hope so, because if they can get all the corporate higher-ups from running the company, that'd be a good change in direction for the game. So we see actual updates and see real stuff get changed instead of all this filler crap. Like, down with filler crap. Stop making filler crap. I hate filler crap.
Speed of light.
Give us real content instead of all these just meaningless, pointless little events that don't do shit. It's like we finish the content in like a half an hour, and we're just like, okay, well, there's nothing to do. Go play something else. It's just like they need to give us meaningful content, so there's a reason to want to level your characters and actually get stronger. There's really no incentive otherwise. Make this game have a better multiplayer. Actually improve the damn multiplayer. Stop making it super half-assed. Stop making half-ass shit. Nobody wants half-ass crap.
On reveal button. Cut to the chase. I summon. Race you. I'll protect us. Incoming. Get them. Speed of light. You're toast. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Speed of light. Nice and spicy. By royal decree. Incoming. Race you! Incoming! Yeah!
Daredevil!
Loba, get them! Let the show begin.
With sword comes shadow.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Oz, reveal thyself.
Nice and spicy! Race you! Let's dance! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Speed of light. Ha, nowhere to hide. Go, Buck, by royal decree.
Race you! Loba, get them! Let the show begin. Ice! Nice and spicy!
Cut to the chase.
Incoming! Out of the frying pan,
Don't blink.
My royal speed of light. I'll protect us. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Nowhere to hide. Show me now. Nice and spicy. Don't blink. Oz, reveal button. far as treasure is concerned. By royal decree. That's everything. On to the next.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Destiny has brought me hither.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Speed of light. Cry out my illustrious name. What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain? Incoming. What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain? That's everything. On to the next. That's everything. On to the next. What a bountiful harvest! None of this will go to waste. Boba, get them! By royal decree! Cry out my illustrious name.
What's up, Master? What's up? What are you talking about? What do you hope to see announced at this year's Tokyo Game Show? It's hard to say. I want to see East 10. I don't think they're gonna announce it this year. I think next year they'll announce it. But as far as anything else, I couldn't tell you. Like, I don't know what else I can think that's really big that's coming out. Like, a lot of games that are coming out. They already have release dates, and I don't know anything, like, new that Japan's making up that I care about as of now. So I couldn't tell you on that one. I know. But I don't know what to expect. That's the problem. I mean, it's possible a new IP might show up that I actually might like, you just never know. It might be something new and something interesting. But it could be something, it might be a remake of something. I don't know. It could be anything. But I really couldn't tell you. I'll have to wait and see. There's nothing I can really think of, but besides East 10. That's it. I can't think of anything else. Another new anime fighter would be nice. Well, a good one. But I'm not holding my breath on that. Fighting games are just, getting scarcer and scarcer.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. Speed of light.
Yeah, I mean, it's a turn-based RPG, though. I don't really care about that. It's a good series. It's just, I'm not really concerned about it. It's not a game I'm really looking forward to, I know it's one of the better turn-based RPGs, but again, it's a turn-based RPG. Of course, near completion. Oh boy, now we get to find the goddamn chests. It's gonna be fun finding one random chest. Yeah, I actually already have it. Yeah, it's a good deal for like it's like what, $10. That's a very good deal. I have it. I bought it at launch, but I'm never gonna play it. Pretty sure of that. I have no desire to play a turn-based RPG right now. The only thing I want to play right now is fighting games Another good like action RPG. Mostly those. Oh, good job. Good chain. I'm gonna grab the wall. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's still a turn-based RPG and it's similar. I mean, in some way. But yeah, I mean, it's like a hybrid game, I guess. But I played it too. It's really clunky. I don't like how clunky it is. Even with the remake, they did improve a lot of things, but it just feels like the control scheme is kind of out of date. Like everything's. I hate how floaty it is. It's so floaty. When you move around and when you do the ridiculous jumps, it looks really stupid. It definitely could use a more modern approach on it. Like it's just, you can definitely tell it's a PS3 game.
Incoming.
Piece of shit. No, let me out there. Keep sniping me. Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, just like I seen Village Bear play the Tales series. I know he really likes that series. Like I've only played Berseria. It was cool. I can see why people like those games. I mean, the character development is really good. A lot of interaction. Pretty charming characters. Just not I don't know. The combat feels a little like it just needs a little work, you know? It's not, I can definitely see it's a hybrid game. But I mean, during the time, I guess 10 years ago, that style was okay. But you look at it today's RPGs, it feels a bit dated. That's what they say with Tales of Arise too. It's like there's some things it does right, and there's other things it's just like, oh my god, why is this so 2000? Like it feels like it's just being old school for the sake of being old school. And there's so many better systems nowadays that you can put in your game, or at least try to revolutionize and make things even better. You know, they go back to the old style. I'm like stop making like old style. You know, it kind of gets on my nerves when I see games that like don't evolve. You know, at least try to take it to the next step. Because they just, you know, they'll just keep making the same thing. It's like not change anything, and it just feels samey, you know. Like here we go again with the same goddamn game. Let's not change anything because reasons. To me it gets boring after a while. Yeah, I guess. As an anime with occasional boss fights, you know. Oh my god, it's gonna be such a pain in the ass to find this chest. There's no way, there's no, like, no method to find these chests. Just, you have to just look through the whole fucking area, comb the whole goddamn land to find this chest. No indicator. Tell me, hey, am I close? I have no idea where this last chest is. Or last one or two chests. I'm trying to find where they are. Everything's so hidden. So many trees. Yeah, I saw Code Vein. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I played. I might play Code Vein. I don't know. I still got other games I want to play. I mean, Melty Blood, I still am pretty focused on that game. I don't think I'm going to be quitting that game anytime soon. But I will say I played it for like 35 hours in the past 4 days. I've been pretty hardcore on it. So I took a break today, so. But I'm still, trust me, it's on my brain still. I'm still thinking about it. I just don't want to, like, overplay it too much, because then I don't want to get bored, you know? I don't want to burn myself on it. Sometimes I think it's good, like, sometimes, like, those type of games you just play, like, once, twice a week. That way you're not playing it, like, 5 hours a day, 7 hours a day. It's just like, oh god, you're just playing that one game. Oh, where's this chest? My kingdom for the chest. Where are you? Stupid thing is so hard to find. Bright Memory, the first one, not the full release, Infinite. That hasn't been released yet. Unfortunately. Soon, hopefully. Maybe hopefully within the next couple months. They just said 2021. That's all they said. So it can be any time till the end of the year. We'll see. This place so many times. So close. Just want to finish this up.
Race you!
Have I played Near Automata? No, I haven't. I've never played that game. I know a lot of people do like that game. I have both of them. I have Near Automata and Near Replicant. Got them both for free from my job. I know those. I heard those are pretty good games. Wait, is that it? I found it. I found it.
None of this will go to waste.
It's another one. It's one. I need one more. Where are you?
Race you! Race you!
Yeah. Eventually I'll play it though. I mean, I think it's definitely my type of game. I mean, it plays kind of like Bayonetta. So, I'm pretty sure I'd like it. Oh, much space. Anywhere. So big. Wish I could put the overlay on the damn map so I could at least go within the parameters. Help. I know how far the edge I'm supposed to go. Yeah, that's about it though, dude. Yeah, I appreciate the suggestions. Just being in the mood for the game for a game with the right the right mood. I think that's the biggest thing with me is I gotta be in the mood. If I'm not in the mood, I mean even if you recommend me something that's good, I'm not really feeling the mood for it, I'm not gonna play it. Right now I'm in a specific mood. I'm definitely in a fighting game mood. Because I haven't played fighting games in like 2 years. I mean, I played Guilty Gear, but I don't count that for 3 days. That's really playing fighting games. When I say play fighting games, I mean play it for like months. Not, not 3 days and then you're done. That's not really a good session. Alright, dude. You take care. I'm not going to be on much longer. I gotta go to sleep soon. I'll just get 5 hours sleep. I just don't know where this last chest is. Oh, this is so big. So many spots it could be in. I combed it pretty good. Some of these are really well hidden too. They put it in a bush, and it's really hard to see as you see at the right angle. It possibly could be anywhere. There's just trying to think of a spot I haven't been to. I still wish I had a tool or something to help find it. Like my kingdom for a tool.
Race you!
Sucks I can't use my treasure finding tool in this area. It'd be so helpful right now. Super helpful. I don't know where it is. Show me. Help me. There it is. I ran by it too. I didn't even see it. Thank you. I ran right by it. I didn't even see it. I was in the right area. I just didn't see it. Where are you, little bugger? There it is. Man, I was hiding behind it. I had no wonder I couldn't see it because of the tree. To the tree when I was walking on the edge, I couldn't see it.
I royal decree. Get them! None of this will go to waste.
There's another one on the other edge.
This is the kind of surprise I could sing about. I'll protect us.
I guess it's for a weapon. Bad time to do it today. Alright. That's done. Got a good amount of stuff done today. It's already 5:30. Really should get to sleep. Gotta get up at 10:30. So, alright. 20 resin. These real quick before I go to bed. It's my last 20 resin. I'll do the next part. Next part, do the quests. Then we'll do spiral or something.
Boss, reveal thyself. Softly. Let's dance.
What's up, Trix? How you doing? What's going on with you? Are you wondering why? I was like, why aren't you playing Melty Blood? Is that what you're wondering? Were you wondering about why I wasn't playing Melty Blood? Not sure if you heard me after you hear me, Trix, or no? Did you hear me earlier or no? You were wondering why I wasn't playing. You were wondering why I wasn't playing Melty Blood. Is that what you were wondering? I didn't quit. I mean, don't think I quit the game. I didn't quit. I just know I just wanted to catch up on Genshin because I didn't really play for like the last 4 days. So I wanted to get back on track. I'm still debating whether I'm going to quit fully or not because I know the version update is next week, so I might see what that offers first before I quit, or take a break. But on the weekends, I'm gonna definitely play Melty Blood for sure. Like Friday, Saturday for sure. It'll be Melty Blood. The only thing I'll log on for is just Genshin, do my dailies. But there are certain things I need to do in this game that do take longer than an hour or longer than 30 minutes. So on those days, I'll just stream. I'll just stream Genshin. But on the other days when I have nothing to do, I'll just stream other stuff. I'll stream, Melty Blood. Yeah, I did say yesterday I wasn't gonna stream Melty Blood today. So maybe like Wednesday or something. I'll go back to it though, don't worry. Friday for sure I'm gonna play. Saturday probably too. I do a healthy session because I'm planning Friday I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, that's the problem with Genshin. It's like there's no in-game content. Fucking Genshin's been crap because of the lack of in-game content. There's no in-game content. There's none. It's just fucking Spiral, and I get sick of doing Spiral. Spiral just gets so boring because it's just always Spiral. It's all you fucking do is Spiral. And Spiral only lasts, what, like an hour or two? Not max? And after you're done with Spiral, it's like you gotta wait 2 weeks before you can do it again. But even then, it's like, I don't want to do just Spiral. There needs to be something that you can do when, when you don't have any resources to do it. There's got to be some sort of freebie like activities or to like, hey, go farm some gems or farm some mora, farm some books for free, through some method. Make a really hard in-game dungeon or something, something co-op related. Hey, team up with people and get free rewards, stuff like that. Have more than one in-game event. Have like 3. You need to be able to do stuff in your downtime when you're done with all the content because. No, but I'm just saying. But what else? How else are you gonna do it? You're basically telling me not to play. So if you don't give me anything to do, what am I gonna do? I have nothing to do. It's like once you're done with the events and you've done all the missions, you've done all the stories, you've farmed all the chests, you know, you've done leveled all your characters, what are you supposed to do? There's nothing recurring that lets you do, you know, invest your time into. The problem is, like, it's great if you have stuff to do. If you're like starting off in the game, oh man, you have nothing to complain about because you have tons of things to do. But you know, with me, where I've done almost everything in the game, I have nothing to do. So I'm just literally jumping on just to do my dailies. There's no other reason for me to play. There's no activities for me. You know, I have nothing to do except, you know, spiral every 2 weeks. And then, you know, and once I'm done with, what do you call it? What is it called? You know, your weeklies. What's up, Pablito? How you doing? What's going on? Well, you wondering why I'm not interesting? What do you mean? Are you talking about why am I not playing Melty Blood? Is that why? Or do you mean are you Yeah, I'm AR 50, dude, I'm AR 57. I can imagine how I feel. Like AR 55 to 57 is brutal. Like you want to talk about how that's like hardcore territory. Like man, when I hit 56, I was like, holy shit, I'm hitting that area. Like I'm halfway to 58. Already halfway to 58. I'm just like, oh god. Like 50's bad too, but man, it jumps bad at 55. 55 to 56 is painful. But yeah, I've already leveled twice. Yeah, some are AR-60, which is insane. AR-60 is insane. Can imagine how much fucking money those people spent to get to that level. But it also tells you that, hey, you guys need something, and they need to give us something to do. No problem, Pablito. We're just talking about Genshin Impact, because me and Trix and I play it. Well, Trix doesn't play it anymore. But yeah, it's the thing is too. It's like I really don't want to quit. I really don't. I love Genshin Impact. I really do. It's my favorite. It's my favorite daily game. If it was a game that I could honestly, actually do stuff beside what I'm doing now, if there was actually good content, I wouldn't complain. But since there's no good content, Spiral is just like it's just Spiral just gets boring. It just like sure they changed some of the rotations around, different enemies and different layouts, but ultimately it's just the same shit. We need an actual, give us an end game area. Like, give us, like, a hard area where we can, like, farm stuff or, something, like, I don't know. It's like, there's got to be something else a couple more things you can add. Like, there's got to be. It's kind of like, I used to play Final Fantasy 11, and you used to have, like, all these different endgame events when you got to endgame, because you need to keep yourself busy, keep, aspiring to be stronger, because you got to take on the tough bosses. And those bosses in that game were super tough. Like, you needed to be, like, have some of the best gear in the game. And it was like, you bet you don't have it, you're going to get fucking wrecked. But I kind of like the challenge of having to make my character stronger to actually aim towards something. And they would have several different endgame events you would be able to do. Granted, that's an MMO. But I think this game is, in a sense, like an MMO. It's just single player. It has the structure of an MMO. The only thing it's lacking is the multiplayer component, which I think needs to be expanded upon, and it needs more in-game activities. If you could actually do in-game with a party, actually go. I think it'd be great if you could do Spiral in a group. I would love that. I would hey, let us do Spiral as a group. You team up and then you clear Spiral together. Like, that's something to do, but also give us more. Give us, like I said, an in-game dungeon
or an end-game free roam area that has tons of Mora, and you can actually get books and stuff for free. You know, I kind of we had this event called Dynamis in Final Fantasy 11 where you could do it like twice a week, and it was like a 2-hour event, and you would just farm monsters for currency, to upgrade your ultimate weapon. Stuff like that, where you can like do it once a week, and maybe some of the prizes where you're like, hey, possibly get a free 4-star, a prototype weapon or something, just to go, ooh, like that actually makes you want to do it, because it's like, hey, there's actually decent rewards, gives you something to do every week. Like, hey, I want those, again, something to that effect. I see. That's cool, Plebito. No worries. Yeah, sorry I'm not playing fighting games today. I said I wasn't going to play Melty Blood today. Yeah, no problem. If you want to play, I mean, I'll check out Strive on the next update. Well, if Jam's in it. The next update is supposed to be this month. I think the end of the month. It's supposed to be like the 26th or something. So they're probably in 2 weeks they're gonna announce the next potential character. Because they did say October. I'm pretty sure it's October. I think it's the end of this month. So I'm not holding my breath though. If it's Jam, I'll come back for Jam just to see how she is. But I don't think it's honestly gonna do much. Don't expect much. I'm being honest. I'm not trying to be like shoot down your hopes. But I don't want you to think like, oh man, it's going to be the game changer. It's going to become Guilty Gear. I'm like, no, it's not. I think Melty Blood is started off very strong compared to Strive. I think if you compare Strive's launch to Melty Blood's launch, Melty Blood is leagues ahead in terms of gameplay. Leagues ahead, and this is just the beginning with Melty Blood. It's already starting off strong. Like it's like, ooh, it's only gonna get better. Whereas Strive started off just bumpy, man. I was like, oh god. Not only is the online lobby system shit, the fucking connecting to matches takes too long, and it's not fun to play. Yeah, whereas Melty Blood, you have fun. That's the thing. It's like you play Melty Blood, and I feel like I'm having so much fun because I can play the way I want. There's so much to learn. There's so much to experience. I feel like my character, like when I play, like Miyako, Miyako it's my Miyako. It's like my Miyako plays different than other Miyakos. Whereas you play in Strive, it's like you play one Potemkin and you play them all. Like seriously, like you see the shit, like all they do, all the strategies are the same. The combos are the same in that game. It's like you see the same shit all the time, and it's like, oh my god, you can't deviate from it because the game doesn't let you. So I feel like I'm just playing like everybody person that plays. So I have no aspiration to play because I can't be my own character. Like, yeah, even though Melty does have BS, I mean, Melty's got some bullshit in it. Like, Melty is a very dirty game. Like, I see the dirty shit in this game. There's some dirty stuff. Like, holy shit. Like, it is straight dirty. Like, there's stuff in this game. It's like, for example, you can't, in Strive, you cannot hit low and overhead at the same time. In Melty Blood, you can. So guess what that creates? An unblockable setup. So there's unblockable setups in Melty Blood because of there's no protection against it. So there's dirty shit like that. There's like throw setups are dirty. Some of the throw setups in that game are super dirty. Like it's like a frame trap, one frame trap. If you don't know it's coming, you're fucked. You're taking damage. Like I've seen it. I'm like, oh my god. Like it. I mean, I'll get used to it. It's just I expect. I don't mind it because it is difficult. I will say the game is very fast too. Strive is slow as molasses compared to Melty Blood. Melty Blood is so fast. The speed is like insane compared to Strive. Like even Melty Blood's faster than Exerd. Like honestly, Type Lumina is faster than Exerd, and Xerd's pretty fast. But man, fucking Melty Blood. I mean, Guilty Gear Strive is slow. Yeah, it's fucking nasty, dude. Yeah, fucking Roa's scary. Roa, I think, is one of the best characters in the game. He's very, very difficult to block. And he has ways to keep you away. He has good pressure, he's got excellent range, good neutral. He's very scary. So in the hands of a master, yeah, you see like a master like Roa player, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. So you're definitely gonna have a bad time because he's gonna wreck you. I don't think I've beat a single Roa. I've played like Roa 4 times on rank and I lost every single time. He's the hardest character. He's my hardest matchup because I just can't get in. He's really difficult to get in on. Well, especially the character I'm using, because yeah, I think so too. Miyako is like horrible against Roa. Because, you have to parry. You have to know his fireballs are coming and parry them. You just have to know, and then hopefully he makes a mistake. But yeah, he's pretty safe on most of his stuff. He's very safe on block. So it's like, even though you block his moves, his cross-ups and stuff, he's safe. Can't punish him. So it's like, yeah, if you don't parry and time it right, you're probably just going to be blocking a lot. And hopefully you can iframe through something. That's pretty much what you got to bet on. And doing that's very risky. Well, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That's the thing too with Strive. Everything is minus on block. Everything is minus on block in Strive. Everything is minus on block. There's nothing safe in that game. Everything leaves you open. So that's why you have to use the most optimal moves that have the least amount of recovery. So that's why you just see the same pressure strings, because those are safe. Because a lot of buttons you use are just not safe. So, and because of the limited Gatling system, it's just like, okay, you have to use certain moves because those are the only moves that are safe for pressure. So yeah, it seems like there's a lot of gaps in strings, and you're like, oh my god, I can't do anything. So that's why you just see the same thing all the time. Yeah, Noelle's really good too. Noelle is stupid good. Not that she's got a reset move to pull you back in, and it's like 1 frame or 2 frame block. So you pretty much, yeah, don't challenge her. She's going to reset you, and she's either going to throw you or keep pressuring you. Or go into overhead or low attack. You got to guess. So it's definitely really nasty. I mean, you're still open because you can't jump cancel standing block. That's one thing I noticed about Melty Blood. You cannot jump cancel blocks. If you do a standing attack on block, you cannot jump cancel it. You can only jump cancel aerial moves on block. You cannot do like standing jab and then jump afterwards and do more pressure. I think that's one way to limit you from having complete broken ass pressure. Because imagine if you could jump cancel everything on block. You can imagine how deadly like characters would be. You'd be in endless pressure with some characters. They would just dominate you because like, I'm just gonna keep doing this and instant AD. Yeah, because basically you would just see you would see IAD jump canceling pressures. That's all you'd see. You'd see 1, 2, 3, instant air dash, 1, 2, 3. You know, 1, 2, 3, instant dash, 1, 2, 3. That's all it would be. You would see that all day. Like people would just lock you down. So I think that's the reason why they made those not jump cancelable from the ground. I think that was a smart move because certain characters would be so busted if you could do that. But yeah, some characters don't even need it though because their pressure is safe on block. So like I noticed there's a lot of characters that didn't know how to pressure. Man, the opening is very 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 small. Like you better have a move that can punish, and you better make sure that your move, if they block it, you're not going to get punished. Because I noticed a lot of stuff on Miyako, is not safe on is not safe on block. So I noticed like certain moves I do, the opponent will hit me after I do it. Like I can't do her shoulder tackle because that's not safe on block. I can't do her uppercut kick. That's extremely unsafe on block. I can't use her I think the only moves that are fairly safe on block is her light stomp at a decent distance, and then her elbow into her low hit. I think that's like the only thing where you're able to block if they retaliate with a jab. I think that's the only two moves that she has that where she doesn't have to worry about retaliation. Like she doesn't have to worry about, oh, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I hope so too. Like I said, my biggest thing with Melty Blood type Lumina, the things I want to see change, like I said, is obviously more characters. That's a given. I want to see the auto combo system. Honestly, I want to see it. I want to see it changed. I think the auto combo system needs tweaking. I don't like, one thing I don't like about the auto combo system, which is kind of stupid. I don't like the fact that you can do a auto combo on whiff. That to me is like really dumb. I don't understand who thought that was a good idea to do auto combo on whiff. Like why is auto combo on whiff a thing? You should not be able to do an A auto combo on whiff. That makes no sense to me. Like you can't B auto combo or C. Yeah, that's what I mean. It looks like it doesn't make sense. It's like that just encourages mashing. That just encourages mashing. It's like you shouldn't be rewarding somebody for not even landing the move, and they just completely. And then the thing is, if her whole auto A is safe, you can't hit her after she's done with it. She can just do. She literally can block immediately after she finishes. You can't punish her. I can't punish any of her pressure. So I literally have to keep blocking. Like, you can just do like, keep doing that. Even if, like, let's say she's finished with it, and if you try to jab her, she can block. So she can bait you. So she can bait you with her super, bait you with a parry. So it's like, oh my god. And she can special cancel. And then her special cancel is safe too. Her backdash, forward dash, that shit is insanely fast. It's like Slayer, but better. Like, Slayer has the backdash, forward dash when he does his kick move. It's better than Slayer's. It's faster than Slayer's. It's like, holy shit. It's like Slayer on crack. Like, seriously, it's Slayer on crack. Because Slayer, all his moves are mid hits, except his second part of his overhead punch. Hers is overhead or low or nothing. So that makes it like, oh god, that's even better. Imagine if Slayer like had a low hit attack from his backdash. How deadly that would be. That's basically Saber. Saber's like, oh yeah, I could do Slayer things faster, and I have an option to go low. So it's like, oh, that's pretty scary. And she could charge it too. So it's like, oh my god. It's like, fuck. It's like, you cannot punish her. I was like, god damn. You better have an iframe move. That's all I can say. You better have the ability to iframe through her move. That's all I can say. You don't have an iframe, you're fucking dead. You're gonna be blocking like crazy. It's either iframe or you better have a hell of a good parry prediction. And even then, even if you parry her. Oh no, I agree. I'm not. I'd rather deal with Melty Blood's bullshit than deal with Strive's bullshit. Like I'd rather. I know that sounds kind of weird. Like I'm being like beating myself up because obviously the good players in Strive and Melty Blood are going to destroy you. Like they are going to utterly. You're not going to be able to do anything. You know. So obviously the ceiling in Melty Blood is way higher. There's the getting over that bullshit is really hard. Whereas Strive is like the ceiling's low, so you could fight the top players and still be okay, you know? So yeah, I'd rather deal with Melty's bullshit than deal with Strive. Strive is just again, it's more just me getting bored playing, you know? Strive is just like we all know we don't like Strive. Yeah, man, I'm learning still. And I'm learning still, believe me. I'm still far from being a very stellar Miyako. I'm getting better though. With each time I play, I'm noticing I am getting better. Like I notice my improvement. You know, I'm learning new tactics, I'm learning new combos, new setups, new pressures, making sure to make my pressure safe, learning people's habits, you know, using the parry, not always following up with the parry. Sometimes following up the parry is not a good idea. Like, sometimes you just want to parry and then you want to bait the parry. Or like, I'm going to parry you, but I'm not going to do anything, and you're going to try to parry and I grab you. That kind of thing. You start thinking of mind games like that. Or I notice what a lot of people do now is I'm starting to see it more is when characters like Kohaku and what's her name, Akiha, like to when they do knockdown and go into the Oki with the fireball or the spinning plant, they purposely bait your parry to throw you. So they want you to wake up parry so they can just run up and throw you. Because when you're parrying mid parry, they can throw you mid parry. You are not safe. So I have to be careful when I parry them because once I see them running to try to throw me, I need to BC. Like I need to immediately BC when they try to throw me. You know, but let's say they anticipated they block, then I'm gonna get fucking punished. So it's one of those things of I could see people starting to create baiting games with parries. You know, I mentioned this in the beginning. I was like, man, watch, people are gonna like flip parry on its head and start using it against people because they're like, oh, you think because you parry you're safe? Nope, punish you. Oh, I'm not surprised. You think I'm surprised that fucking the soy has an infinite block string? You really think I'm surprised? I believe so. I believe it. Wow. You know, but you know what the problem with that? You want to see you want to see the problem with this? Look at okay. I don't think that's actually correct. You do know that her fireball is not consistent. This does not always come out. So that's a lie. I think that's a fake pressure. Because she does not always throw two pieces. Sometimes she throws two. Sometimes she throws one. You don't know which one she's going to get. I don't think it's possible to keep throwing the same one. I think it's random. I don't think you can do that. That's either just really, really RNG that he just got lucky. So I'm pretty sure that these are, it's random. From my understanding. I don't remember because obviously you can do it with two different buttons. One's slower, one's faster. But I remember doing the fast one, and only one coming out. I remember not two coming out. So I think this is not possible. Yeah, even then, like you said, it's like specific spacing, 3-frame link. So if you get the items out and you're this specific space, and you have to consistently do it in 3 frames. So basically, you're just going to be blocking a lot until they fuck up. But yeah, it potentially can make you time out, because the only option you can use is you can do blood heat. But then the problem is, you're gonna get hit and be probably back in the string again. So it doesn't even matter. So, but yeah, I agree. I think yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I'm not surprised, dude. Still at Toledo, or did you leave already? Never mind, you left. Never mind, I was gonna ask him something. Oh well. But yeah. But what are you gonna do, you know? And besides, this is just the first iteration. I'm sure they'll patch it. I'm sure they're gonna add more. They'll probably modify mechanics or probably even add mechanics. They might add stuff. Maybe they'll add like quality of life change. I personally think Blood Heat needs to be better. I think Blood Heat's invincibility seems really shitty. Like for a game that has no like get the fuck off me move outside of Blood Heat, there's like it's really weak. Weird popping. Can you not hear me? You can't hear me at all, or no? Can you hear me at all, or no? It's probably my fan. Sorry. But like I said, I think I would like to see some. I think Blood Heat needs to be changed a little bit. I think they need to buff Blood Heat. I think Blood Heat should. Another thing. Another thing. I kind of. What kind of sucks. You know what's missing from Blood Heat that's not in this game? I don't know if you guys know this. Remember in Melty Blood, like the previous games, when you did Blood Heat moves, they would enhance level 3s. They don't do that in this game. Like the animations would change, and then sometimes extra hits. Like you would do, like Aoko when she does her Fireball Super and Heat or level 3, she would just do 2 beams with her hands. But then when you did Blood Heat version, she would do two with her hands and then kick out the last fireball and it would blow up the floor. Like I was like, oh, it's kind of weird that they didn't put that in this game. I was like, how come there's no Blood Heat variations of level 3s? It's the same for level Heat and Blood Heat do the same thing. And I don't know why they just call it Heat. It's just Red Heat now. I wish they would say Blood Heat. It's supposed to be called Blood Heat. It's like, well, the recovery is enhanced. Why isn't the super enhanced? Because I noticed, like, I figure it should, because you do get bonus damage in Blood Heat, I believe. I think you do. But it's kind of surprising that, yeah, the level 3s don't get boosted Blood Heat. Also, I think, I don't know if you guys agree with this. I think they need to make Last Arcs, the offensive version, I think need to be a little faster. 'Cause they seem like really slow for like no reason. Like they should just come out like a level 3 does. Like just so you have more combo potential with it. Because I personally like busting out a level 4 super, and I think the damage on it isn't that great anyway. Because it seems like a level 1 plus a level 3 does more than a level 4. So I personally think they need to make the level 4s outside of the parry faster, because I think they have like that long charge up time, and a lot of characters can't combo them because of the lag it takes to do it. So like Miyako, for example, I cannot do her level 4 unless I use unless I sweep them into EX tackle. That's like and it has to be, you can't do too many hits, because then they'll be able to tech too fast and I can't land it. Otherwise, you have to use the cancel, the Moondrive, in order to land it. So I think they need to modify that a little bit. I think the level 4 should be faster, just a little faster. Not like saying like retarded faster, just a bit faster, like maybe like 2-3 frames faster. They just feel really slow. Like no one's gonna fall for that shit on a random throw up. No one's gonna fall for that shit. It's so fucking slow compared to everything else. It's like level 3s come out really fast compared to level 4s. I just feel the level 4, the fact that you're spending that extra bar, doesn't seem like it's worth it. You know, especially in a combo, it's definitely not worth it. Because I do level 4s in combos, and I think you only get like 1,800 damage on a level 4 in a combo, which is pretty shitty. It's like 18% life. That's not very much. Whereas a level 3 does like, I think like 15%. So it's like, okay, why would I do the level 4 for an extra 3%? That's what I mean. I think they need to boost level 4s. I personally think level 4s need to be modified to be, again, a little quicker, just like a few frames quicker, and then make it where they do more damage. They don't scale as hard. Make the scaling a little bit less, so there's more reason to use them. Because I feel like if you notice, I don't see anybody do last arcs in combos. I'm like the only person that does it. I've watched people in matches. Nobody last arcs in combos. Nobody does it. I'm like the only person I think that does it. And it's like the reason why nobody does it is because, one, it's too resource intensive to do, and two, damage scaling. So it's like it makes people not want to use it. Like people don't even use it on. People don't even when I see people do optimal combos, they do level 3s. Level 3s are a lot more prominent in combos. But yeah, level 4s, I think, yeah, they need to spice up level 4s a little bit, just a little. I'm not saying they got to be fucking ridiculous, but I think the scaling on level 4s needs to be tweaked a little bit. I think they're too weak for how much resources you have to spend, and the fact that you have to usually spend a cancel just to do the level 4 in a combo is like you're not only making me waste 4 bars, you're making me waste my Roman cancel to do it, just to do it. I'm like, oh my god, like that's a lot. They're asking a lot of me. Just do that in a combo. So it's kind of weird, you know. So I personally think they need to make the level 4s a little buff. I think the level 4s definitely could use a buff. Blood heat needs a buff. I think blood heat. I think the burst on the blood heat when you actually burst needs to actually have more invincibility. I think the invincibility on blood heat is fucking garbage. It's so fucking. It's got such a small range, and it doesn't. And it has limited invincibility, very limited. Like it just feels like it's so easy to abuse. Like especially when you anticipate it, it's like you're fucking ass. Like if somebody blocks it, it's like bursting Guilty Gear. It's like bursting Guilty Gear is really strong, but at least if you block, if you make a good call and read it, you're gonna fuck them up. Whereas in this game, it's like you probably only want to use blood heat when either you know it's gonna hit them, or you do it in a cancel situation, like they can't recover, and then you do it safely, so you don't have to worry about retaliation. That's like I've noticed. Like it's kind of like Dengeki Bunko when you do the bursts in those. People would use those as enders. They would do the power up ender. They do a combo. They can't tech, and then they burst at the end to get the super. Same thing with Melty. This game too. I noticed let's say you're low on life, you do a combo, untechable combo, burst blood heat at the end. So you can start. So it's safe, and then you can start gaining life. Yeah, I do think that they need to make blood heat. There needs to be some changes. Like not like a huge amount. Just like I said, just quality of life changes. Don't make it useless. Don't make it OP. Just make it a little better. Because I think right now it's not in a very good state. From what I see, that's probably my only biggest complaints with the system is those two things: blood heat and level force. Shield is fine. Shield is powerful. Very, very powerful. It's fine. Throws are fine. Strings are fine. Damage scaling overall is fine. Combo potential is perfectly fine. Yeah, the only thing I can really say is blood heat and level force. I think those are probably the biggest. Those are probably the biggest mechanics that need to be tweaked. Just again, just slightly. I think they would be a lot better. Because I just don't see the reason to do those mechanics for the reasons I stated. Because again, I have played how many matches? Like 200 matches, and I think I've only seen 2 people or 3 people throw out a level 4. I mean, Last Arc is fine. The parry, that's understandable. That does a shit ton of damage. That does like 60%. It's ridiculous how much damage it does. It's very, very good. But yeah, as far as using it as an offensive combo tool, nobody does that shit. Nobody does that. I'm like the only person that does it. Because it's like, again, it's not worth doing because of damage scaling. The scaling hits in too hard. It's better to do your level 3 in a combo. It really is. And have that other bar for something. Or do a level 1 into a level 3. You'll get more damage out of that. Anywho, guys, I am going to go to sleep. I got to get up in 5 hours. I got to meet up with a friend. He's going to come down and do some landscaping. And then I got to go to the bank tomorrow. Booked later today. I got to go to the bank. And then I have to go, I need to call up another person, get some stuff done. I got to go do my walk. But, yeah, I'm going to go to sleep right now. I got to get to bed. Tomorrow, I'm just going to finish up the event for Genshin. I know I'm going to finish up that Ling event. I should be able to get that all done tomorrow. And then get done the last story segment. I guess there's one more story segment. There's another quest I got to do. Quest line I have to do. That'll probably take me 1 to 2 days to get that done. And that's pretty much it. And like I said, we'll play Melty maybe again on, I don't know, Thursday. We'll see how I feel. You know, for sure, Friday. For sure, we're going to play Melty on Friday. That's kind of, hands down, going to be the case. We're definitely playing Melty on Friday. Friday and Saturday. That's, like, absolute guarantee. So, I gotta get my Melty weekends. Melty weekends is definitely going to probably be a long-term thing. I say at least a couple months. But when Guilty Gear Strive update hits, if Jan is the next character, I will be testing her out. I will probably spend a day just play with her. I probably won't be having fun, that's for sure. I'll probably just play the one day and be like, I'm done with her. And not because, you know, Jam is my character. That's my character. I use Jam, like, religiously. So, I'm pretty sure I can pick her up quite fast, because I know Jam. I know how she functions. I really don't see me having a problem with her. But the thing is, she might not even be in this patch. She might not be till next year. Because the thing is, now people are saying that the next two characters are going to be Biken and Slayer. I don't think that's going to be true. I still think Biken's going to be one of the next characters. But it could be a new it could be a new character. We don't know. It could be that man or it could be the boss. And if it's one of those characters, I don't give a shit. I'm just not even going to play it. The update would have to be insanely changed up for me to actually consider coming back. Otherwise, just be like, was it bad? I'm like, yeah, it's still bad. Yeah, whatever, I'm done. At that point, I'd be like, okay, just let me know when Jam comes back. And that way I can just cry and say she's fucking terrible, I'll go play Miyako. I'll be like, Miyako's more like Jam than Jam. Miyako is more like Jam than Jam is like Jam. It's like, Miyako be like telling Jam, like, hey, come over to this game, I can show you how to really be Jam. At least my game, she's fun. You know, I need my little discount Jam. Anyway, Lide Tricks, Lido, thanks for watching. Gangster Samurai. But I'll see you guys tomorrow when I get off work. So, same time as usual. So, but you guys have a good one. You guys take care. Have a good night. Peace out.